Happy Mercedesing. This is the video I promised to my member. If any of my videos helped you repair your car, then please hit the button thanks. If you, you, want to be the first one to watch my videos as they're fully uploaded, then become a supporter of the channel. And if you want to watch the service manuals, then become a donor. Thanks. And in this video, I would like to show you what happens when you play too much with your CO screw. What happens and what is the worst case scenario? What happens if you do that? And at the very end, you will hear my advice what to do actually and what's the best solution for you. So let's go to that video. Shall we? When adjusting the mixture, why do you have to push this thing? You see? Because by pushing the key here, you actually push the Allen key inside. Do you see? And that's why you have to hold it. And what that key does, it actually goes in here and here. It turns then this screw. And that's why if you just stick the key in and start turning it either clockwise or counterclockwise, nothing is going to happen because nothing is touching this screw. Nothing goes in and nothing is turning it in neither direction. There. And now I'm going to demonstrate you what happens when you turn the 3mm screw clockwise. Look at this. It must start raising. Is it? Or it's not raising? You see? And now, let's see now. What happens as I turn it counterclockwise? Is it falling or not? Huh? Watch. So now I believe that there are those of you who are going to be asking me how much I can turn the CO screw. Is there any way I can know about that? Well, in fact, the answer is yes. There is a way how you can know about that, and let's see it. How we can know how many turns we can go clockwise. Let's see that. Shall we? This is how it's done. Step number one, remove one of these 4, 6, or 8 metal hoses. Here, let's presume it's this one. You bridge the fuel pump relay, you remove it, and you bridge the contacts 7 and 8. Then you turn the ignition on. You put your Allen key in and you start then turning it clockwise. And you observe this hole, and the moment fuel starts flowing out of the port, you stop, let it be at this position, for example, and then you turn the key back for a half a turn counterclockwise. And that's as much as you can go clockwise. And don't, and I repeat once again, don't go clockwise anymore. Then you will have to set the mixture on your X11 port according to the voltage, and I was speaking about that a million times. So if you go anymore, you can go just counterclockwise, but only, and I repeat, only while the engine is on. So the engine will tell you it's going to start shaking. As it does, then you go a bit clockwise and a bit clockwise until you get the nominal value. And I had the opposite scenario. I had the issue that the man could not start the car. He could, but the car would idle somehow, not the best way, the moment the sensor plate is being deflected. For this much, let's say it like that. And that's everything because someone has been playing with the mixture screw and he was turning it counterclockwise as much as he could. The result was that this little wheel here could not deflect the plunger, and there could be no fuel delivered to the cylinders. So the way he deflected this sensor plate, then he was the one who would deflect the plunger, the central piston in the fuel distributor, and the car would idle somehow. And I'm going to show you all of that.
Vamos dar um pouco. Tá louco, por isso assim.
And as the car was off, you're gonna see how much play in the sensor plate was. And I'm going to show you all of that right now. Here, on my other airflow meter, I was trying to turn the 3 mils Allen clockwise as much as I could. With this one, I was simulating the shaft. With a 3 mils Allen, I was turning this screw clockwise as much as I could. What happened is this. So if you can see this, look at this here. You see the screw is now unscrewed as much as it was possible, and it won't go further because the key, the inside key, it cannot reach the screw from inside and it cannot turn it anymore. In neither direction. So now what happens when you put on the fuel distributor is that this lever from the inside and its a little wheel where my thumb is manage, yes, it managed to deflect the plunger in the fuel distributor. So the symptoms are that you will hardly be able to start the car. And now, as all this happens, now it's a real nightmare, believe me. Nothing fails here on this part. Absolutely nothing. These are the parts when you disassemble the airflow meter. Look, Look at all of this. So what you will have to do is that you will have to remove this circlip here, and then this aluminum part, and all just in order to remove the shaft. To remove it, because this is how it looks from the other side. This thing here. So at once, as you have been turning the Allen key clockwise, now the inner key is not able to catch this key here, and then you will have to remove everything and remove this, put it on your table, and then you will have to then screw in this one. Because look, what happens, it's that you will have to remove the potentiometer as well, and you will have to recalibrate it as well, and just in order to remove this shaft. That's this one. The shaft, it's going here. And the best part is that after you have removed the potentiometer, you will have to unscrew this one. Once you do, if you do it just like that, this thing is going just to fall like this, and you will lose your initial position of your sliders. So at first, before you do that, you will have to then deflect this one and see the position of the sliders before you do this, and to remember it when you get it back, when you get everything back inside, and calibrate the potentiometer. So once again, as I've already told you, never turn the 3 mils Allen screw, this one. Never turn it more than one whole turn. Never turn it more than a whole turn. This is 360 degrees, one full rotation. Eventually, 2 of them. Never more. Neither clockwise nor counterclockwise. More than this. Here once again. I thought that a fuel distributor is complicated. But here, let me just show you. If you try to disassemble, because you will have to eventually disassemble everything in order to come to this one and to get it back, well, good luck. I can just say that. Good luck. And here, let me show you what I just found out in order to save you. Eventually, if something like that happens to you, that you've been turning the 3 mils screw clockwise to the max, you can remove this part, the rubber part, and then, in order not to remove these, you can just remove this plate. Then look now at the magic. You will have to take 3 mils Allen, and then you must put it in. You will have to pull this lever, and then you take your little Allen, you put it inside, and then you start turning it counterclockwise. It is possible, bit by bit, here. So counterclockwise. Or simply buy one like this and then cut it half here. Now I cut it. I think I still do not manage. No, I still don't. And I cannot. But you must be patient. Here. So what you do, you put this part of the key here and you go counterclockwise until I manage to get the screw back for the key to catch it. What did I do? No. And guys, yes, I made it. Look. Look now. It spins. Look. Look. Yeehaw! Yes. Yes. That's a huge yes. Here. Let's check. Look now. You see this one? Where it's now and where it was before at the beginning of the video, all the way down. Here, let me show you. It's this screw. There. So the great news is that you don't have to disassemble this whole part, this whole unit at all. Here. Look. The key is spinning. So if you get in troubles like these, as I did, the great news is that you don't have to disassemble anything. And to buy not $1 million, $1 billion tool, this Allen. That's your savior in these situations. So, if you liked this video,
please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
Then I would kindly ask you not to hit the button skip ad. That is going to help me a lot. And till some next one, happy Mercedesing.